Welcome back to Let's Play Persona 3 FES. Wow, that took longer than I thought it would. And I didn't even accomplish it all. The protagonist is still in tip-top shape, but I think after one or two battles, much like Yukari and Junpei, he'd be like, I'm tired. But, allow me to report on the status here. Everyone has leveled up twice. Like everyone, basically. I think Yukari might have leveled up 3 times, I'm not 100% sure on that actually. But, let me just talk to you. You probably won't give us a status on everyone that's left, right? How's our progress anyway? We've explored 60 floors in this tower. We can't go any further right now, so this is a good time to stop. Thanks for hard work. Okay, so Mitsuru's level 20, she was level 18, I think? Wait, no, she was level 19, wasn't she? She leveled up on screen in the previous part, and then she leveled up again off screen. And so that's her. Akihiko leveled up... Actually, did he level up twice or just the one? I forget. It's like it's confusing. I'm pretty sure he might have leveled up again. I think everyone leveled up at least twice in this visit to Tartarus, I'm not sure. One thing to note though is that, yeah, we can't actually examine them. How do you level up anyway? One thing to note is, you see the next level XP here for Akihiko. Despite falling behind everyone for the longest time, Yukari is actually slightly ahead of Akihiko. They're the same level, they're level 18, but I think Yukari has a little less XP left to get to level 19 compared to Akihiko. And Junpei leveled up twice as well, he was the first one to get exhausted. So I think he's level 19 at the moment. And I leveled up as well. Twice, so I am now level 20. Still got that freaking persona. I was tempted to, you know, finally fuse into something better, but I was like, nah man, it's carried me this whole time. And so I was like, okay, let's try to level it up one more time so I can learn this last move before at least. And the crazy thing is, about all the stronger personas I've got, it's still the strongest in terms of endurance of any persona I've currently got. It's crazy. And when I reached level 20, I didn't on-screen it because I couldn't be asked because I was still in the middle of, you know, trying to find these items by fighting shadows and level grind and stuff like that. Still had a ways to go at that point, so I was like, kind of pointless to on-screen it because it's happened before. Once you reach, you know, another 10, in this case level 20, you gain the ability to have more personas. In this case, now I can hold up to 10 personas once I hit level 20. I'm pretty sure a similar pop-up happened when I reached level 10, so it's not like we haven't seen that text before. But yeah, I can now have 10 personas, and speaking of which... Still got that. Still got Jack Frost, he's leveled up once as well. Still got these ones, you know, but you may notice, these 3 are different. These 2 I actually got in shuffle time, so we've now got a stronger chariot one, but honestly I'd find it better to fuse a persona because it's much better than just getting shuffle time. I guess we've got the Hierophant back here, but you know, we're still not going to be dealing with the Hierophant for a while, although ironically enough, I think the next boss we're going to be facing is going to be the Hierophant. You know, they all follow the Arcana, so yeah, that's fitting. But this one, Fortuna, or the Fortune Arcana, as you can see, it's got a lot of abilities, and that's because I fused this one. I fused Chimera, I think, with Inoguma, or whatever the hell, this kind of long dog-looking thing. I'm not sure if I even obtained it on screen before, but I got it in shuffle time and decided to fuse it with that to make this, because we need a Fortune persona, so it's like, okay, go with this one. And on top of that, it's already got like the Magaru skill, which, you know, this one still hasn't learned. So this is basically a better version of this. The one thing that is good about Nigimatama in comparison is the fact that it can use media. So it's still useful in Aragon, and it's still useful to have around until we get a stronger Temperance persona, because we need it for baby. It's like this one is so close to leveling up one more time, and this is the one we've been focusing on as well as the Justice Socialing, and yet I just haven't used in battle. You would have gotten that holy arrow by now if I just used him in battle a bit, you know? Because you gain a decent amount of XP there. And he's got 2 levels before he learns the last skill. Only 1 level for this one, and 1 level for this one, and then we finally get that thing. I haven't used you in battle at all, and I'm only just now noticing you know Bufu, so wait. I mean, Jack Frost is gonna be like now, so it'd make you even more redundant. We're not gonna be hanging out with Yuko in a while, so it's kind of not as useful of a persona. But I guess it is strong against physical, so it could be useful in that regard. Anything else to take note of? Well, I've gotten 5 of those stupid things. Oh, by the way, Junpei got knocked out twice after revive him, and Yukari got knocked out twice after revive her. It's annoying, and the first time Junpei got knocked out was when I finally encountered those dice enemies that dropped the bronze thing that I need. I had to fight quite a few of them before I got them all, because the first one dropped 2, and then all the other ones, I had to fight them 3 individual times. Sometimes, you know, they'll come in a pack of 3, and sometimes you'll get a lone dice and 2 other enemies, and that was the last one I got. So I've got all those, but I haven't got the snake ones, and I have discovered that in order to encounter the snake enemy that drops the item, you have to fight on the second block one of those glowing red shadows, because that's you know, the ones that are tougher. They kind of have this glow. That's basically the enemy we have to look for. And I couldn't find any of those enemies after the first one. It's like level 27 apparently, but I had no trouble with it. It didn't get a single turn, and it was like 2 of them. I only dropped 1 though. Cheap bastard. But yeah, that's what I've accomplished. I'm not gonna continue fighting in tartarus till the dragon gets exhausted, because, you know, we gotta study, you know, that's, you know, not be too careless here. So we can complete 2 requests here right off the bat. Okay, so complete this one and then immediately get the other one completed. You seem to have completed a request. Just a moment while I check. I see you brought 5 bronze figurines as I requested, thank you. The shadow is defeated to obtain them have an affinity for the Fortune Arcana, which is the last persona you have fused here, I do believe. It's unfortunate that persona must assume such a ridiculous form. Please accept your reward. Sigma Drive? What the hell is a Sigma Drive do? Oh wait, I already got that one going. Perform justice! Maybe after I auto-complete this request on here. But not right now, though. What else have we got here? It's like, look at the numbers! Look at it! It's like number 97. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it's like you got all these little ones in between. And you know, it's even more nonsensical, because you got some that have the deadline and some that don't. It's weird. I have well, obviously I've never completed all our requests. I only played the game once. On a New Game Plus, well, I don't know. It feels like this is something you can't complete on a first playthrough, or if it is possible, it's really difficult. I think I could probably do that. I could like get Angel and That's all I need, because I've already got slightly higher ranked angel, so we'll probably be able to do that with it. You seem to have completed the request. Just a moment while I check. I see you retrieves the third old document, and before the deadline. Well done. Of course it was written by a human, but who? I'm sure you'll find the answer higher in the tower. Please accept the reward. But the Tristo gem, is that the one that allows you to escape the dungeon? I can't remember. Justice! Oh yeah, there was, how do I actually get the slime, a primitive monster with a vicious body. There are various theories as to its origin, but it's still under debate, said to compulsively collect shiny objects. I don't know if I've ever used slime, like ever. It's like he's got single shot and evil touch, so. But he learns Muragi at the next level. That makes him kind of a bit better, I guess. But he's definitely a persona that you'd want to fuse rather than, you know, just use the one you get in shuffle time, because it's way too underleveled. Look at that phrase. Right, you say no about the level, you don't appreciate slime. Where would the next one be that I haven't checked? Let's go through it like this. 72 demons of the good. He rides a gigantic horse and burns theirs without manners. He's the Duke of Hell. He is Burith. He is one of the first kind of sub-bosses of sorts in Persona 5. Also encountered you a fair few times in Shovel Time, but then again, you saw that on screen as well, didn't you? So, whatever. Zochoten. Virat Haga, protector of the South you cannot pronounce, is one of the 4 heavenly kings in Buddhist myth. Primarily offense of Typhoon and Sheila. This monster of Greek myth is part lion, part goat, and part dragon. Now, can you imagine they did like a weird crossover? It's like, okay, you get a new persona. It's like Chimera, in a way, except it's Man-Bear Pig. Is Beerif? No, Beerif isn't part of the name Angel, is it? It's Archangel. Getting them mixed up. Whatever. One of the angels minutes to the humans that deliver messages. They are at constant war with the fallen angels. Can you imagine if he made a typo and it's their duty is to minister to humans and deliver massages? It's like, are you sure? Are you sure you want us to do this? Like, no, our messages are with the wrong lettering. Fortuna, Roman goddess of luck. Her Greek counterpart is Tyche? I don't know. Originally a goddess of fertility, she later became known as the spinner of the Wheel of Fortune. And unfortunately, that wheel happens to be her stomach. That can't be comfortable. Yeah, there's the dog one that I found in Shuffle Time. Fused it with Chimera to make Fortuna. Inogami, spirits of dogs said to possess humans in Japanese lore. Those possessed go crazy. Onmyoji, or Japanese sorcerers, summon them to do their will. You know, we still haven't established the Hanged Man social link yet, but I wonder if I will end up using this one for, you know, having this so that we get the boost. But I don't know. We might be able to feel a stronger one by then. Hell, we probably could even now. Is there any other one? Grrr! Demonization of the giant share longer and benefit is thought of the duration of Guerrero. What a name, though. Grrr! And that's that. That's all the personas we got so far. Let's see what I can fuse. I'm level 20 now, so I can fuse an even stronger persona. I can make Prince Fatality. So Archangel will immediately lose their jobs. It's like, oh damn it, you took my job. How about you? What? Well, you can fuse into it as well, so I guess you might be safe. Wait, no, you won't be actually, because wait, hi Pixie. Oh, it's level 21. Ah, shit! I just now realized I need a priestess one as well, don't I? Oh shit! For some reason, I completely slipped my mind. Could make a unicorn. Actually, let me look that again. Yeah, but I don't know when I'd be hanging out with him next anyway, to be fair, so an Archangel fuse into. Well, that would mean getting rid of you, and I don't want to get rid of you. This is. Actually, one way to do this. Okay, it's Earth confused. What can make unicorn? Well, I could just get the unicorn out of the freaking. You know what? Right, I'm gonna do that right now. Actually, why not? Or have I not actually got a unicorn? It's like it's appeared in shuffle time, and this whole time I've probably not actually obtained it. Yeah, I haven't even obtained it. Well, let's bring out you. Maybe we can, you know, work with this. Otherwise, I'll just, you know, keep Asparus instead. What can you fix into? That's the thing, you can't really make a stronger version. There's like these personas in Persona 5 that are just fusion material, and they make you like a stronger version of whatever arcana the persona you're fusing is. An Archangel fuse to make Narcissus, but I don't want to because we haven't established that socially yet. We already got me, Sama. I don't want to do. You know what? Actually, here's what I'm gonna do. Actually, let me see. What can you fuse into again? Wow, that's a strong one. Actually, you know what? Scrap that idea. Scrap that. We'll just make Prince of Fatality, and that'll be it. We'll save making Unicorn for some other time, since, you know, we've just got this persona out and it's not really going to fuse into anything that I can really work with that I haven't already got, or will be all that beneficial because it won't get used. Actually, it's like, keep changing my mind. Wait, actually, and I think about it, Archangel and that angel would still count for that fusion spell, wouldn't it? So I don't actually need the dollar or get rid of that. So I wrote down a list of things to do, man, and I'm like barely gonna accomplish it. To level 7, yeah, it's gonna be a good one. Gonna get a hell of a boost. Hell's probably not the word you should be using when making anything. But yeah, it's like I wrote down a bunch of things, like a full schedule for the week, and we're like nearly 20 minutes into this part, and we still haven't left Tartarus. I am Prince Fatality. I was born of thee, and I shall walk by thy side. Treasure of social linking fuses Prince of Fatality power. Prince Fatality is about to level up. What is the ultimate Persona for the Justice Arcana in this game? I recall in Persona 5, of all personas, it was Satan. if I recall. I can't remember. It's crazy how you can summon Satan in these games. No wonder why it took a while for them to really, you know, get popular in the West. It's like, oh, we gotta keep it on the down low. Might offend some people. Especially the original Shin Megami Tensei, because that was, you know... And actually, I think the first game they made was in the late 80s, but I think Shin Megami Tensei, the first game, that was titled that, came out in the early 90s, I can't remember. And you know, I was right when I was looking up about it. It's like, yeah, the reason it wasn't localized is just, you know, there'd be a bit too much controversy if you don't want to, you know, do that. Certain principality has emerged from the sea of your soul. It makes sense, you know. In Japan, you know, they don't have this kind of, because they kind of look at religions very different ours in the West, you know. So, you know, the idea of doing all this, they were just like, hey, it's just something you can do, you know. I don't know. Certain perspective to see it, so. Feels like it would probably be more controversial if, you know, a Western developer did a game like this. Like, yeah, we're gonna make a game and we're gonna have angels and demons and you can summon both of them. It's just like, you know, that's a crazy thing that I just now realized. In these games, you could technically have angels and fallen angels as your allies, in a way. I mean, in the Persona games, it's, you know, less of we're actually summoning them, it's more of like the persona, the personification of those things, but, you know. Whereas in the Shin Megami Tensei games, it is kind of there. I don't know, I've never played any of those games, but whatever, we're out of here. 22 minutes in and we're finally going home. Well, yeah, we haven't even got to the Sunday yet, and I freaking had the whole week planned out all the way up to the Saturday. Crazy. It's like freaking 6:30 for God's sake. There's no school today. You're meeting someone today. It's about time to leave. You know, we're actually going to be going on a date with her the next Sunday as well, which is crazy. This walkthrough is obsessed with you. You with her eyes, strip mall. Did you see that kid running across that not too long ago? Nobody bought that collection of illustrations. Wait, did you finally buy it? But I like this. It feels like a continuation from where we left off. I wonder if that would always be the case or not. Because it probably wouldn't be if it was lower. You'd get an entirely different scene. I wonder how many variations there are. Because there would have to be, wouldn't there? Because you could, you know, be hanging out with them and it'd be a much lower level. Or maybe only triggers certain times. It feels like everyone's a hangout with you regardless, all the time. So there must be variations. Sure, it looks scary. What about the missing money? Chihiro's expression darkens. I hope it was just some kind of mistake. Sad to think that there might be a thief in our school. I think the answer is there's no thief, because I did make note of this as well. Yeah, there's no thief. Because, you know, you give the right answer here, you get a little additional boost. Oh, you're right there, couldn't be. As a member of the student council, I shouldn't be making accusations like that. I should follow your example, Motokoto-san. Chihiro seems impressed. Today, you two became a lot closer. You know, I'm just looking at the kanji characters up there on the sign, but most of it is obscured, so even if I were to try to translate it, I wouldn't be able to. And even if I did, look at the one on the far left there, it's all blurry and shit. It's like, how am I supposed to freaking figure that out? I mean, I'm sure to, you know, someone who understands Japanese, that'd be immediately obvious what that kanji character is. But I've got to see every little detail to make sure that I've got the right kanji character when I try to look them up. But I ain't translating that shit. That's too many content characters regardless. We became a lot closer. Relationship became stronger soon. It's getting dark out. No, it's not. The freaking you got the sun shining down from there. It's not getting dark. So I'd go back to the Imagine that you end the dirt early. It's like, oh, it's getting late. See you. It's like, but it's like freaking 1 p.m. Yeah, it's pretty late. Sunset and soon. It's like, you just don't want to hang out with me, do you? Speaking of not hanging out with anyone, where the hell is it? They all upstairs. Next episode of Phoenix Rangers Tournament or episode 18, Death of a Condor. Get your hanging ready, kids. And now lose. Everyone's gathered around here. I don't no, actually, no. Akiko's here. Maybe they're in the room upstairs. Well, is such a loyal dog, and he's cute too. I wish I was a dog so I could get girls dead. I think Akiko-senpai would look good with a dog. Not an unusual one, just an ordinary playful dog. Yeah, that's true. I could see them running on the beach together. Yeah, I can imagine that. Tsuru-senpai and Akiko-senpai are not here today, so we can't go to talk about their absence, that's why. Okay, fair enough. Guess it's a good thing that I went to Tartarus the previous day instead, you know, I'd wait till the Sunday and be like, damn it, truck day in the level grinding, nothing. Well, really, it wasn't kind, huh? And the dog you think would be good fun to Tsuru-senpai? I can't see over the dog. They probably have a Doberman. And she'd feed it, be like, but can I think of being reading too much manga? I can picture her with a dog, honestly. It probably would be a kind of biggish dog, but not like, you know, an aggressive looking dog necessarily. It's a Sunday, so Sunday means probably cafe, right? Cafe, let's see. Yes, it's cafe. Let's get some coffee. But wait a minute, what if? If only I could find someone who their camera loves as much as me, then we could attract even more clients. There must be some handsome young man who would drive the house while alive. You know, I actually, you know how they say it's like, oh yeah, his show's on Sunday and all this stuff. It's like, it's Sunday now. I didn't see that shit on TV. Is it just the TV in our room? Is that it? Is that what we've got to use? I mean, that's just bullshit, because if I went back to my room there, it would have probably just ended the evening and be like, ah, I should go to bed now, or should I study? So, like, I think you can only really get that during the daytime, probably, because I think there might be a TV in his room, I guess. Well, I don't see anyone, for heaven's sake, we spend nice time. The man, yeah, if you talk about it, you need to be smooth. And we're not smooth yet, so we're gonna have to get our coffee. That'll make it smoother. I can imagine that. It's like, how can I be more smooth? I know, I'll drink a smoothie. It doesn't make sense, but does it make any much more sense than drinking coffee to be more charming? It doesn't make sense. It's like people who drink coffee are charming. Oh, now we are actually smooth. We can talk to that guy now. We shall study. I never watched that guy's show because it just frigging the opportunity never presents itself. Never get that extra boost except very rare occasions. Man, we're probably not even gonna get to the Wednesday on this race. I don't know, maybe I'll extend the recording at a certain point. Maybe it'll record for like, I don't know. We'll see. This might just be 2 recording parts recording instead of 3. Because, you know, it's like nearly 7:15 for God's sake. I haven't even had anything to eat. It's just be freaking going through that level right and shit. So yeah, I'll probably just do the 2 parts for record session today. Mikota-kun, I was thinking, night before last, 12 Shadows, tartarus. Isn't it just too much we don't understand? I suppose. It's starting to get to me. Oh, believe me, Yukari, we have no idea. We have no idea how little idea we have of what is really going on. I do, but you know, that's because I played the game and I'm not going to spoil it. Mikota-kun, are you free after school today? I don't have any plans. We're gonna be hanging out with you. I see. Oh, it's kinda, anything to do. Could you please come talk to me? I'll be at the usual place. Fuuka wants to talk to you. Maybe you should meet her after school. She is so short. She's like 5 foot tall or something. Doesn't the octopus in this picture look creepy? Many European countries don't serve octopus because they're referred as devilfish. Devilfish? I've never heard. I mean, well, that's the thing with the UK, isn't it? It's like Japan is in Asia, UK is in Europe, but we have one thing in common: we're islands. You know, they're not technically connected to the mainland, but they are within the general vicinity, so they count. I wonder, I never really considered, but Japan maybe has Japan got a similar thing? Did it break off from a continent, or did it much like the UK, where there was a landmass that connected it to the main continent, but it is since submerged tens of thousands of years ago or more? Because that's how it used to be. Because there's a Doggerland or something like that, it falls. It's the same with New Zealand. New Zealand was actually once had a much bigger landmass, possibly even bigger than Australia. It's all underwater. Crazy how that works. But yeah, I've never heard octopus referred to as devilfish, except for that's technically a lie, because at the very least I've played this game once, so I've already seen this dialogue. So yeah, I have heard of it, but outside of this game I'm not sure I've ever heard it referred to as devilfish. My darling, for example, wouldn't touch octopus. Last time I made pasta for her. I guess her husband must be European. Mr. Uchi continued to talk about octopi as food. Octopi aren't the only undersea creatures that are called devilfish. Now here's a question for Junpei. Of manta rays, squid and jellyfish, which of these is not known as a devilfish? I don't even know octopi with devilfish. How am I supposed to know this? Hey, Makoto, what do I say? Hey, it's jellyfish, isn't it? You know, jellyfish are freaking weird as well, aren't they? It is jellyfish, right? Yeah, jellyfish. Good going, Junpei. Jellyfish aren't devilfish because they're a dessert. Jelly, get it? It was just a joke. Haha, just plain common sense, Miss T. Nice to go to home, must look like an idiot. You hear classmates whispering, go help him out, he's really dependable. Became slightly more popular. Charms increased. It's probably a female student gossiping movements. That's the end of it today. Hey, last, huh? Well, you can count on me, bro. I'll feed every one of them and save the city. It's still not clear to me. I head hurts from thinking about it. You know, do we ever see Akihiko in the school? Not sure. If Miss Mitsuru-senpai is fluent in French, it's so cool she is. I can't speak French, I cannot speak it at all. I mean, I know like bonjour and that shit, but that's it. And au revoir, that's French, isn't it? I think. So I can say, hello, goodbye. That's all I can speak of French. I think I've said this before, I learned a little bit of French in school, but I can't remember it at all. Because I didn't really just end up being taught at home, so you know, it's not like that's gonna be added in there, you know, after that. So I only learned a little bit for a little bit. And I never really understand the pronunciation, it always throws me off. It's like, it just comes out all jumbled when I try to say anything French. Wonder if the same could be said for Japanese as well. Oh, Makoto-kun, are you heading home? Seems as if he wants to walk home with you. Well, you'll be walking home in a body bag because I think she's gonna want you to try some more of that cooking. We've got a matching persona though, so that's nice. I mean, that was kind of the whole point, but I wanted the unicorn! But I didn't want to give up that persona for it. So I'm gonna check the social link and see what personas we can get. Wow! Hi Pixie. Still need to be a level higher before we can get that. And there's something I'd like you to try. Can we go to the rooftop? Yeah, walking home, and we're just gonna go to the roof. That's not walking home. Unless you mean you're gonna walk off of the roof of the school. It's like, oh, trust me, there's an invisible bridge. Who doesn't tell you? You're going to high school rooftop, zooming in on the face. Because I don't know why. Something about it is just making me think of weeds for some reason. Grab of those. I made lunch. Would you mind trying some of them? I think it'll taste better than last time. At least it can't get any worse, right? I don't know, man. Food looks better than the food you fed last time. Oh, I think I remember this. I can't remember how far in Fuuka's social link I got when I played the game this one. I don't know if I even maxed it out. I probably didn't. Because, you know, time constraints, juggling all these social links. And without a walkthrough nonetheless. Makes it significantly harder to max out social links. Because I didn't want to use a walkthrough when I first played. But for, you know, this playthrough, I'm just gonna follow the walkthrough as best I can. And if we fail to max out all the social links, well, that's where we got the New Game Plus save file as a back that I haven't even played at all since getting up to the, like, after the first boss, so I'll have to get back to that at some point, because that's way behind the main playthrough here. Now, oh, a kitty cat. Oh, he's so cute. He looks hungry, doesn't he? Here, kitty kitty. Maybe I should give him some food. What do you think, Makoto? No! I think the answer is sure, even though that's a very bad answer. But hey, it preserves our health, I suppose. So hoping you'd say that. It doesn't happen. Cat doesn't. Huh? The cat ran away. What happened? Wait, was it the food? Fuuka tasted some of the food you prepared. Ew, this tastes terrible. You didn't taste your own foods to test? This could be like, nah, this thing looks nasty. I'll have someone else try it first. Then that expression of the face, like, looks completely puzzled. It's like, oh. I must have left it out too long. Sorry, Makoto-kun, please don't eat any of this. I don't want to get sick. Fuuka seems discouraged. You know, I just noticed. She's standing and the protagonist is sitting, and yet the protagonist is still pretty level with her on height. If he stood up, he'd tower over her. Oh, I'm so disappointed. I just want to help everyone outside of battle. And there aren't many chances to eat homemade food when you live in the dorm. You know, it feels like it's leading, you know, to get better at this and you'll end up being like Persona 5 college. Like, I'm gonna grow vegetables for us to use when we go into battle and stuff. So I thought it would be nice to make lunch for everyone, but I need to get better at cooking. Maybe with your help, I'm going to do next time. Fuuka seems to need your help. Relationship with her grown. Serious voice rings in your head. It would be funny. Oh no, that's what I'm listening to. If every rank of the social link they make Fuuka appear just subtly taller each time. Subtly enough where you don't notice it, but then when you do, you're like, oh my god, what the hell? She's getting taller! Fuuka ambiguity social link is read level 2. I guess that's good that we didn't make Unicorn then, because, you know, the more levels of this we get, the better the Persona will be. But you know, by the time we freaking get back to tartarus again, we get to level 21 and be able to make Hypixia, and that will gain experience as well and level up even further. So, Unicorn, if when we get around to making that, I mean, maybe I'll just get it in shuffle time instead, who knows. By the time I obtain that Persona, it'll be completely redundant about Hypixia. Fuuka thinks you're easy to love. He considers you a friend. It's kind of hard for me to say this after all that's happened, but I'd be happy if you'd be willing to taste test my food. Well, I'll see you later. You decide to go back to the door for some chicken brown cow. It says, what is the actual lyrics in this music? Because that's what it sounds like to me. And see. Mitsuru Senpai was saying equipment in the command room was busted. Well, it's still on the fritz, so I checked it out, but I don't know, dude. I don't want to just press buttons around, you know. So it's all up to you, buddy. You're gonna eavesdrop on someone's lives again. I was, you know, looking at the notes I'd made down. It's like, okay, I'll do the Tuesday as well, but you know, after that, I don't think we're gonna have time. So screw it. We'll have to wait till next time, perhaps. I found some interesting information online the other day. Apparently there was an unexplained explosion near our school 10 years ago. At the same time, a large number of students refused to go to school. The reports state that the incidents were somehow related. Isn't that fascinating? Have we heard of this incident yet? It is relevant, very much so. Lots. And some character development down the line too. Some of the skills are advancing rapidly. It is also growing stronger and faster. It is similar to Tiger Bite Persona, however mine is more offensive as opposed to support offense. You know what? How Junpei said his Persona is like all physical, he doesn't learn any cool skills outside of that. Well, he's clearly learned a support skill, because when I got knocked on my ass in this one battle that I did off screen, he used his Persona to, you know, undo that so I wouldn't miss my next turn. So he's got support abilities. Don't worry about Shadow getting stronger. We'll continue to progress at times. We have to do our best. If we do, we'll win. If we don't, we'll lose. Okay, it's as simple as that. Just talk to you again. I want to check everyone's status. Just to see what is. One of the members who doesn't feel good. Oh. Who could it be? I guess it's Junpei. Oh yeah, I can check this now, can I? So you see the experience points, 266 left to get level 19. Yeah, Junpei's like, oh man, I'm still feeling it, man, the pain from that time. It's level 19. He's got a ways to go before he gets to level 20. But Akihiko, as you can see, he has slightly more experience points to go to level 19 than Yukari does. So Yukari's not at the bottom of the list anymore in terms of level progression. Got 904 to go to the next level. So how is that compared to me? Oh yeah, she's gonna level up before me if we have her in the body. Burn down calls on neighbors' home to burn down as well. Police are investigating possible past. Our next story. A dead body was found behind Rhode Island Station last night. He observed to have been a student at the nearby high school. Police are currently searching for any evidence related to the incident. Oh shit, that was a dark news report. What happened to film and reviews, blah, and all that jerk shit? Is this gonna be relevant? I forget. Because there is like some shady happenings going on in town that will become more, you know, apparent as we progress. Also, I really should go back to the station in the next part. Because I keep forgetting to do that. You can actually eventually run into Goth Girl. It's just keep forgetting about it. And I don't even know when she appears. She appears on that bench at some point. And it's before, you know, the character becomes more formally introduced to the plots, you know. Hey, when normal people transmogrify during the dark hour, why do they turn into goblins? They pretend to be dead? Maybe that works if bears are not attacking. Actually, I should make that up. Isn't that what? Or is that like a false thing? It's like, now if a bear is trying to kill you, don't play dead. It'll kill you. But I'm pretty sure that is a thing, though, isn't it? I don't know. Tartarus is full of mysteries. Why did it appear? How long has it been there? Think we'll ever know the answers? I said this morning, basically. Maybe I'll hang out with that shady television guy in the next box. Instead of going out getting coffee or whatever. Well, it depends. If it's coffee, then sure. But if it's arcade, then no. Because, I don't know, something about the days where we go to the arcade, you know, it's rare. Maybe it gives us a little bit more of this for all I know. I have no idea. That's gonna go 50 minutes. Rank of consoles. Needs to be a new recording. I think these were also added in this version of Persona as well. I don't think these existed in the original Persona 3. I think this might have been one of those added features. Which begs the question, do these things happen in the remake as well? Or are they just not included? Because they haven't included quite a few things from what I've heard. You know, they don't include the answer, for example, you know. It's more of just a remake of Persona 3 in general, but not like having all the content from all of Persona 3. 14 for 6, 2009. Seriously, it bugs me that it's, you know, month, day, year. Over here in the UK, it's day, month, year. It just makes sense to me. So whenever I see it the opposite way, it always throws me off. And I'm not sure, I think this might actually be more common around the world, you know, in terms of dates than, you know, the one in the UK where it's day, month, year. I don't know. I guess it makes sense because you'd be like, you know, June 14th instead of 14th of June. It's just a different way of reading it, really, isn't it? Okay, 1600 hours and 49 seconds. Beginning playback.